The cost of love. Let me introduce you to the Father. The Father had a beautiful Son who he loved so much. I mean, they did everything together. Why? Because they loved each other. Inseparable, best friends. I mean, they did everything. But the most important part for the Son was that he was always saved in his Father's arms. I mean, he was his joy. His Father was his idol. He did everything that his Father asked because he wanted to honor the Father. That's love. So when they would walk into the train station, the Son was being held by the Father. But the Son, being observant, he noticed people's expressions. They weren't too happy. Some were lost. Some were angry. Some seemed like they're just out of it. Some people looked like they were just mad or to themselves. They feel like they were the spotlight and no one else was. He also seen drug users, fiends, money addicts. I mean, things that were foreign to him. Why? It's very simple. It's because he felt the love. He felt happy regardless of his environment. So the Father loved him so much that he took him to work one day, and the Son was playing near the lake, but he notices a noise so near, and he looks. And then he notices a train's coming that bridges him down. So he's worried. He's saying, oh man, is my dad gonna pull it down? But his dad's preoccupied with something else. He's saying, Dad, the train's coming. But his dad doesn't pay attention. He says, I got it. I have to do the will of my Father. I know what to do. I've studied his notes. So he goes up. He tries to pull the lever. He tries and tries, but the lever pulls him down. The dad sees it and panics. He says, no, my son, my everything. And he says, no, this can't be. The train's coming for my son. What to do, God, no. Now you're faced with a decision of either killing your son, the love of your life, or saving the unknown. What would you do? So he says, God, help me. God, help me. God, help me. God, please, no. And then it's over. It is finished. If you look at that face, what would you say? You can't give him sympathy because his heart is crushed. My friends, when you sit down to open this beautiful word, remember that face. Look at this agony. Because that is the reason that we're here, for the love. All those people that can't acknowledge the fact that there is a Savior with a love so scandalous that he gave up his only begotten Son, that's a shame. For you, man, woman, marriage, that are thinking that life is too tough and you have to get divorced, how dare you dishonor the one thing God left us, which is pure unity and love. Love, he says, is forever, like his love for us. How dare you not sacrifice the one thing he gave us? Matthew 19:6 says, whatever God joins, let no man separate. The sacrifice was for a better today. And you should sacrifice as well for a better tomorrow, so that little ones can understand what the true meaning of life is through Jesus Christ.